Just before we start, we just want to go over like a couple rules for Zoom. So just so you know, the session will be recorded and we'll archive it on YouTube so people can watch it later, since we're trying to make these so people can keep participating like next week and they can make the project. And so if you do, like I said, if you do not wish to be recorded, your face, you can take off your camera, that's okay. But your voices will be recorded. And so we also ask you to use the chat option if you have any questions while the speakers are, while the facilitators are speaking, and I will do my best to relay these questions. And you are muted when you come in, but you can unmute yourself. We're gonna have time for sharing. And just make sure that you're kind and patient, and let us know if there's anything we can do to make this experience better. We're all learning together. So with that said, I will pass it on to our facilitators, our youth committee members, Arlene and Gabby, and I'll let them introduce themselves and let you know what we're doing today.
Hi guys, my name is Arlene Campa. I'm part of the youth committee. My pronouns are they, them, theirs. And yeah, so today we're going to be making zines and talking a little bit about self-care. So I'll hand it over to my co-facilitator, Gabby.
Hi everyone, I'm Gabby. I'm also part of the youth committee and I've been working with self-help for maybe like 4 to 5 years. And this is the first online facilitation I've ever done. So, so we're gonna be making zines. They're kind of like little self-care pamphlets, you know, but first we wanted to go around and give everyone a chance to introduce themselves. So if you could give us your name, your pronouns, and I didn't give my pronouns. So I go by she, her, hers. Your name, your pronoun, and then a guilty pleasure. Should I like call out names? Like by the order on my screen? All right. Wait, Arlene, give your guilty pleasure.
Oh, so my guilty pleasure is just listening to Britney Spears like alone all the time, 24/7, but alone only. That's my guilty pleasure. Do you want to go next, Lulu?
Sure. I'm Lulu and I use she, her, hers pronouns. And sometimes I listen to, it's a Justin Timberlake song. What's it? The one that was in Trolls. I'm glad I don't know what it's called. Can't Stop the Feeling. That was my guilty pleasure. I think it's like the perfectly formulated pop song. So that's my guilty pleasure.
Nice. On my screen next is Elizabeth. So
hi, my name is Elizabeth. I go by Liz, she, her, and hers. And my guilty pleasure, oh my God, I have many. A lot of dumb reality TV shows and chocolate.
Nice. Jessica?
Hello, my name is Jessica. I go by the pronouns she, her, and hers, and my guilty pleasure is eating chocolate with almonds. Too much chocolate.
Jake. Jake is muted right now. All right, maybe we'll skip Jake real quick. Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam. Pronouns she, her. My guilty pleasure is probably watching Shrek 2 and enjoying it as much as I do. It's so good. It makes me so happy. But yeah, that's my guilty pleasure.
Also, that soundtrack.
The whole film is just amazing. Best sequel ever, honestly. I'm willing to argue that. Anyways.
Wait, is Jake back? Jake.
Can y'all hear me? Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up, everybody? I'm sorry, what was the question? My guilty pleasure?
Your name, your guilty pleasure, No, your names, your pronouns, and your guilty pleasure.
Was it music based or like any guilty pleasure I have during the?
Lo que sea.
Okay, for sure. Hello, everybody. My name is Jake. He, his, and my guilty pleasure would have to be. Shoot. Oh, you know what it was? I got like when all this was popping off and we can like still go out and get groceries and stuff. I got like 3 bags of Milanos. And I got them for my mom, but I've been like sneaking one like every night to the point where it's now she has like half a bag left. I'm like, shoot. Like, I hope she doesn't notice anytime soon. But probably cookies is my guilty pleasure.
Bougie cookies.
Those are expensive.
Yeah.
I know. I found them at Big Lots though, and they were on sale. So I was like, ooh, all right, cool.
At Big Lots. Kai, I don't.
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce it? Correct me if
Yeah, my name's Kai. I use they, them, theirs, and he, him, his pronouns. I saw the flyer for this on Instagram, so I was like, cool, let's do it.
Oh, nice.
I'd say right now my guilty pleasure is probably like really shitty, like 2018 pop music, and then dancing to it at like 2 a.m. while everyone else is asleep.
Nice. Jacqueline?
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Hi, everyone. My name is Jackie. I go by she, her, hers. My guilty pleasure right now has been boba. I just actually had one. I get it every Friday right now because I needed to keep myself sane.
Sebastian. I think that's. Oh, they dipped.
Oh, they left.
Yeah.
Gabby, what's your guilty pleasure? You didn't tell us.
My guilty pleasure is Disneyland. Capitalist as Disneyland.
I think Sebastian's gonna watch us from YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Natalie, your guilty pleasure.
I have so many. Honestly, when you were talking about that song from Trolls, I was like, that's not a guilty pleasure, that's a great song. Just saying. I think my guilty pleasure a little bit is some Justin Bieber songs, because I know he's kind of bad, but also some of the songs I really like him.
So yeah, I guess we could get started. So the plan is to create the zine, and we're gonna take up one of the page today, but for like, if y'all plan to participate in other, like for the other weeks, we'll have like other pages for that, you know? So this is gonna be our little self-care page. And then Arlene is gonna show us how to make 2 different types of zines.
Yes. Okay. Oh, Elizabeth Leal said it froze. So hopefully she can join. Oh, she's back on. All right. Or they're back on. Okay. So the first zine I'm going to teach you how to make is going to be with 1 piece of paper. So if everyone could grab a piece of paper, a pen, and some scissors, that would be great. And if you don't have that, we can take a second and wait while everyone gets their supplies. Word. All right. We'll just wait for Sam to come back. But yes, we will be making 2 different kinds of zines. So you'll probably want a couple different sheets of paper, and then you'll have time to decorate them. And that's where I bust out the stickers. You can print markers, magazines, anything that you want to use. Okay. So wait for Sam. 1 more second. But for now, you can start if you have your sheet of paper, if you want to just fold it in half, hot dog style. And just make sure you have a really good, like nice and straight crease. Yes, like just like that, Jake. All right, Sam. So we just started. We just folded our paper in half. We just started folding our paper in half, hot dog style. And we can just wait for everyone to get to that step. Looks good, looking good, looking good. All right. Now we will fold in half hamburger style. That's the only foods that I ever hear them say, hot dogs and hamburgers. I think there should be new ones though.
I feel like hot dog could be like taco style. También.
Taco, but then
Gyro style. What's that one?
I said torta.
Torta. Ooh, that sounds good.
Or gordito? No, gordito. Okay, so we did hamburger style. Now we're gonna do it again, but what I like to do to get really straight creases, I open it back up and then fold each side to the middle, if that makes sense. So like I'll fold the right side first to the middle. And then I'll fold the left side to the middle. So now I kind of have 4 squares. So you should have 4 squares. And then when you open it back up, you should have 8. You could just show me when you're done and then we can move on to the next step. It looks great, looks great. Never seen better paper folding in my life. Okay, cool. So then what you're gonna do is, so open it back up like this. Then you're gonna fold it in half hamburger style. And then, so this is like the open side, right? Where you can see 2 flaps and this is the folded side. You're gonna cut along this line on the folded side. So from this line to the middle, you're gonna take your scissors and cut. Is anybody confused by that? I can try to explain it in a different way.
At the bottom part, so the other end is open.
Yeah. So like the open side is facing up, and then the like closed side is down. You're gonna cut to the middle. So I'll do that really quick. Awesome. So now you kind of have like this, like a man walking. All right, so you have that. Now we're gonna open it back up again. We're gonna fold it in half, hot dog style. So we have these 4. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna push in so that it makes a little book and kind of just go with how the paper wants to go, and it will magically fold into a little book. And if you're having trouble, sometimes it just needs like some extra push direction. And then you can just like make the creases real sharp. And you have your little libro, your little zine. Ta-da! What's up, Lulu? I saw your face. Oh, look.
Can you repeat that step?
Yeah, for sure. So we have it open, right? That's where you are. So fold it in half, hot dog.
This is this way, so that's
No, the other way. The other way, fold it in half. Okay. And then, so it's like that, and push in.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
There you go. And then kind of it folds into a book. Awesome. Was everybody able to do that? Does anybody need a little extra explaining? All right.
Mine is so crooked.
Oh, that's okay. It happens to me all the time. I just like fold it really good, and then if it's like super noticeable, I'll take my scissors and cut it, and I'm like, it's a book. Okay, cool. So did everybody get their zine? Okay, awesome. So then I'm going to teach you a second way to make a zine, and this one gives you a little bit more space. So this one you would kind of want like 3 or 4 pieces of paper, just regular size paper. And all you have to do is fold it in half and you have a huge book. And so the cool thing about this is like, if you want to add pages, you can totally do that. And then when you're done adding pages, you can just take a needle and thread I don't know if we can, here we go. You can take a needle and thread and kind of sew it and give it like its own spine, like you're a bookbinder. So you kind of just go in. You can start from the outside or the inside. It's like a personal choice. And then you just kind of sew it and you have your own bound zine. And you've published your first book. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so yeah, I just sewed the inside and I'll tie my little knot and I have my zine. So whatever kind of zine that you want to work with and create works. It's up to you and how much space you want and need. But my personal favorite is the little guys because then you can just photocopy them and you have a reproducible zine. But yeah, so we have 2 ways. Is there a recommended thread type or needle size? I have like super thick thread because like super thin thread can sometimes like just tear through the page. Yeah, it's like a twine. Yarn is also super good. Yeah, that would work, Kai. Yarn is good. You just need a thicker needle to kind of do it. So I would say a thicker needle and a thicker kind of thread. So twine or yarn would work best. And now I will hand it over to Gabby, who actually made a zine, and will be telling you about what we're gonna put inside of it.
Okay. I took pictures of mine with like the intention of like pulling it up, but dude, I'm a grandma and I don't think I know how to do that.
If it makes you feel any better, the other day my grandma logged into Facebook for the first time in years and tried to use it like Google. So you're doing great.
All right, so I basically just put like online art party. You know, if you have stickers, you could do that. But what we're trying to focus on is this. So the intention is to like kind of divide our self-care tips onto like 4. So we have mind, body, practical and creative. Can y'all see that? So there's mind, body, practical and creative. So under mind, I put journaling. I put disconnect from like my phone because the news is a little overwhelming. So I'm trying to not. What else? Oh, I put research that's not school related. And talking to my friends or family, whoever wants to talk to me, you know. For body, I put cook. I have way too much time and like I have time to cook now, so no excuses, you know. And then I put sleep, hydrating, hugging my pets. For practical, I put declutter, organizing. I like to organize my vanity a lot. I feel like that's a really like chaotic spot in my room. And then schoolwork because it has to be done. And then for creative, I put beading, drawing, digital art, and then I put jotting down ideas because even though I'm not creative, I feel like I'm being productive by just like trying to think of things that I could create in the future, you know? And then I put or do nothing because sometimes I don't want to do anything, and that's okay too. But yeah, we were gonna give some time, bust out your pencils, your crayons, you know, maybe like 10 minutes, and then we could share if we want what we have. Everyone's super quiet. Everyone's muted. Also, I have a playlist. If you want to give me song suggestions, feel free.
That Justin Bieber troll song.
Bro, the Shrek 2 soundtrack.
Shrek 2 soundtrack?
Yeah.
That's a solid pick. Was this in Shrek?
A mi compadre Polo Flores y su familia en Nuevo Laredo. ¡Hey!
Also, y'all could unmute and just like, talk.
Yeah, you can unmute yourself.
Chit
It
chat.
just automatically mutes you when you come into the, to the meeting, but you can talk. So you said body, mind, practical, and what is the other one?
Creative.
Creative. Okay.
Y vale nuestro un cacahuate.
Gabby, can you share what you put on your mind column?
Mine, I put journal/reading, disconnecting from my phone, or like from just like internet. Doing research that isn't work, talking to friends.
Para la porra de sol de mis guerreros. Pa' que no gocen. Sibiribibito. Tambor, tambor, tambor. Y como dijo Mustafa, hay que permuar.
Ooh.
Cause you make my earthquake. Oh, you make my earthquake. Riding around and they'll be shaking me up and it's making my heart break. Cause you make my earthquake. Oh, you make my earthquake. Riding around and they'll be shaking me up and it's making my heart break. Don't leave, it's my fault. Don't leave, it's my fault. Don't leave, it's my fault. Cause when it all comes crashing down, I need you. Cause you make my earthquake. Oh, you make my earthquake. Riding around and tell me something, baby. Making my heart break.
I have stickers. These ones smell like chocolate. I just found them. I'm so excited.
What are those? Chocolates?
They smell like chocolate. They're stickers.
Stickers with. Oh dang. That's crazy.
Washi tape from Dyson. Like I have so much. Like I don't know why I have so much, but I have all these washi tapes. Once the quarantine is over, I recommend that you go to Dyson and buy washi.
Dyson's got me buying shit I don't need. I come out with like sushi erasers.
I don't have any stickers, but I have like these really cool origami papers I got from Daiso also. I think I might cut some out and like put them in my Zine on each page.
Cause you make my earthquake. I don't want no confrontation, no. You don't want my conversation. I just need some confirmation on how you feel. For real. You don't want no complication, no. I don't want no confirmation. So I didn't even know that cause I'm for real. But I said, don't leave, it's my fault. I said, don't leave, it's my fault. So don't leave, it's my fault, girl. Don't, I'll need. Okay. You live in my dream state. Relocate my fantasy. I stay in reality. You live in my dream state. Anytime I count sheep, that's the only time we make up. You exist behind my eyelids. No, I don't wanna wake up. 2020 vision. Cupid hit me with precision. I wonder if you look both ways when you cross my mind. I said I'm sick of chasing. You're the one that's always running through my daydream. I can only see your face when I close my eyes.
Can I get a kiss? And can you make it last forever? I said I'm about to go to war, and I don't know if I'ma see you again. Can I get a kiss? And can you make it last forever? I said I'm about to go to war, and I don't know if I'ma see you again.
Switch it up. I said, okay, my infatuation is translating to another form of what you call it. Oh yeah, I ain't met you, I've been looking, stopped and waiting for, I stopped the chasing like an alcoholic. You don't understand me, what the fuck do you mean? It's them rose in the cheeks, yeah, it's them dirt colored eyes. Sugar, honey, iced tea, bumblebee on the scene. Yeah, I give up my bakery to have a piece of your pie. Ugh. 2020 vision. Cupid hit me with precision. I wonder if you look both ways when you cross my mind. I said I'm sick of chasing. You're the one that's always running through my daydream. I can only see your face when I close my eyes. So
can I get a kiss? And can you make it last forever? I said I'm about to go to war. I don't know if I'ma see you again. Can I get a kiss? And can you make it last forever? I said I'm about to go to war, and I don't know if I'ma see you again.
Story, I love it. What's your favorite song
Ever?
from this album?
Oh, probably this one.
I like 911. Have you heard that one?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Or Who That Boy?
Uh-huh.
But ASAP, that one goes hard.
Yeah.
We have any song requests from anybody else? Something that helps you get creative?
Good question.
I've been stuck on this song that I saw in a meme. It's called Buttercup.
Saw it in a meme?
Yeah. What?
Did you say I saw it in a meme?
Yeah. It's a really good song though. It's called Jack Stallberg.
Esta?
Yeah. Yes.
What a soothing meme.
Yes. I love memes.
Oh my god, I know this one. Oh.
I love this song.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude, TikTok is also my guilty pleasure.
I feel like if I download it, I'll get addicted to it.
You're not a grandma, because I downloaded it and then I was like, I don't even know like what kind of content I need to put on here. I'm like, I just have pictures of my dog and my like, I don't know. But I've been watching it. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
My little cousin was showing me it and like all the videos he follows and everything like that, but it was too hard to navigate for me. Like I didn't understand it. I couldn't.
Yeah.
It was like there's too many places for me to look. So I was like, too much. Overstimulated. I'll stick to my Instagram screenshotted TikToks.
Pre-recorded one.
Electrify my golden tooth. Can't look at those eyes without sparking some.
Oh shit.
Not again.
DJ, repeat.
Another good one is benches because I'm mean. I'll type it down.
I do think we have to honor Lulu's song though. We have to. We gotta put that. Can't stop the feeling.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yes. Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Who said that? Homies. Your homie. Oh yes. Oh, Bad Bunny. Oh my god, yeah, and play. Oh yeah, you gotta play.
Oh, sorry. I found more stickers that have lizards on them that I kind of forgot about.
Are those lizards?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank
I
you.
have my sticker bag right here. I have some beetles.
Wow.
I got toucans too.
Everybody has cool stickers. I want stickers.
I don't have any
The only
stickers.
reason I have cool stickers is because I take a printmaking class at the community college, and there was this lady in it whose wife used to be a middle school art teacher, and they were moving, so she just brought everything and was selling it in the art building, and she just let me go through the sticker thing and just choose what I wanted.
That's cool.
Great. Yeah.
That's hella cool.
I'm sad because I finished my favorite stickers and they're cat people.
What is it?
It's a cat person, like a Victorian.
Oh, I see it.
But there's this place, like, you know, in the farmer's market, what is it, the original farmer's market, Grove area? It's like sticker planet, like a shack that's just like wall to wall covered in stickers. You just like roll out.
That's funny.
Oh, nice. I think I saw that on TikTok.
When my mom would take us to Michael's when I was little, and she'd be going to get her craft stuff, and like my grandma would be getting her yarn, I would just beeline for the stickers. I would like draw with this. I would like draw around the stickers, like put them out on a paper, and then like draw scenes for them to be like living in.
Oh, that's so cute.
I have Russian nesting doll stickers. I just can't find them.
Oh, that's.
It's so mad. Where are they?
Did you look inside the other ones?
No, that's now it's so bad because I've been doing an embroidery project, and so my desk is just thread everywhere.
Oh,
It's really bad. Like, this is my embroidery thread bin.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, thank you.
You need these.
What are you working on right now?
I just threw it somewhere. Here.
Ooh,
Oh, pretty.
that's really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I've spent so long on it. Somehow I've only stabbed myself once though, which surprises me.
I bought like a bunch of things to do plasticing, and I did one, and then I was like, okay, this isn't for me. It's super complicated. I gave everything to my mom.
You do beading, which is really like intricate. I would think, like
It's different though.
yeah.
I don't know. Also, this is Justin Timberlake's #1 song on Apple Music.
Wow. And this song brings back memories because I played this at the Rose Parade in like 2017. That's like 6 miles nonstop playing. And we played this song and it's just like, you know, emotions are coming up. But
You were in the Rose Parade?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
For the All City Marching Band.
Oh, tight.
Yeah, it was crazy. We would march around Dodger Stadium practicing nonstop.
Holly Martin was in that in like 2013. I like their uniforms.
Yeah, they've had them since the 80s. Like part.
Yeah. It looks like it hasn't changed.
The End by Linkin Park. Oh my god.
Jack in the chat.
Who else is watching me?
Right now, not that many people, but maybe
Okay.
they're gonna watch it later.
Wait,
Oh
is
my god.
it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Is it too loud?
No.
No.
It's so hard not to like sing all the words to this.
I know, right? Go for it, Natalie.
No, it's embarrassing.
Natalie karaoke.
It brings me back to when I was young, you know?
Right. I've seen this meme where like this family is like, Emily, say grace, and she gets up and she sings Super Bass by Nicki Minaj. And it's just like so funny.
Oh, where's Milo?
For those of you who are here who are not part of the youth committee, Milo's one of our youth committee members, and when we asked that question once, it was like, my guilty pleasure is doing. And if you met Milo, you would think he was really funny. He doesn't like the kind of person who is like Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Thank you, Capricorn. She left.
No, okay. You think we're ready to share? Okay, we're still working.
Like,
Are you doing okay? Maybe at 6:50.
yeah.
So has anybody's coffee addiction increased or lessened with the quarantine? Or am I the only one that has one?
I feel like it lessened. Elizabeth doesn't drink coffee.
Yeah, me either.
I think it lessened. Like now.
Mine has increased.
Yours has increased? Mine too. Mine's been like I'm already mentally anxious and the coffee just helps my body match it. Has anybody felt like they got busier over the quarantine? Yeah, me too. That Elizabeth, Natalie, for real, Arlene, like, what happened? How did that even happen? How did we get slammed more with this?
How do we have more work?
Yeah.
Natalie has a whole ass baby too.
That's true. Whole child.
The baby's not here. The baby was taken for a drive.
Nice.
Wouldn't try to be in an online airplane.
My next door neighbors have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, and they're just like stuck inside all day. I'm so sorry.
Damn. That's crazy. As an adult, it's like frustrating / boring. I can't imagine like kids, man.
That big of a backyard. Not that much.
Yeah, that's true. I feel lucky that I have a backyard too. I can at least step outside too.
And then it's been raining though. Oh my god.
Yeah, this weekend it has been. I can't imagine like because when I was living in SF, I had this tiny little micro studio, like with no type of outside, like no natural lighting, no windows. Like I can't imagine being stuck in that right now. That would suck. Like that would probably throw me into like a downward spiral for sure.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I have windows.
One of my friends, her mom is the CEO of a biomedical startup. So even though there are only 4 people living in her house, it's 3 stories and 10 bedrooms. Yeah, it's insane. And we were calling yesterday, and she's like, "Oh man, being stuck inside sucks." I'm like, "Sabrina, you literally have an entire floor of your house to yourself."
Jesus. You can have a jogging circuit in your home where you can play.
Yeah. I'm just like, "Oh, the hell."
Right now, my garage is probably like my own little safe space. My mom and my sister don't like going in there. They think it just smells like garage. So I go in my garage.
I turned my garage into like a mini studio. Nobody can come in.
I couldn't hear you earlier. I'm sorry. What happened?
I said the same thing. Me in the garage. I turned my garage into like a mini studio.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's junk around. Nobody can come in. I junk.
I know my garage is my studio, my gym, my everything.
You have a song request in the chat, Gabby.
What's that? There's a song request in the chat. I love Mona Fetty.
Gabby, how can you I'm asking you how like on my end, if I were a host of a meeting, how would I share audio without the screen? Because you're sharing music right now, right? But you're not sharing your screen.
So there's like that thing in the bottom.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a advanced tab, and then it says music or computer sound only.
Oh, okay. Because I tried doing that on a panel the other day and I couldn't figure it out. I had to like share my screen too.
Yeah.
Los de siempre quieren plata, tienen el culo forradito la rata, a los papitos de corbata.
This sound
Oh, we can hear you. We can hear the music.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're welcome.
I think we're already at time to share. If people want to share.
Are we all done to share already? You say you.
I have to go first. I was like, oh. Yeah. Okay. Basically, I made the zine 3 times. These are on my covers. I think this is my favorite, but I am a sucker for all the stickers. So here's the inside of the one that I just made. So I do have a bunch of stickers. Under mine, I put meditate at least once a day and call my grandma. Under body, I put to drink water because I don't know. I've just been really bad about remembering water recently. Wash my face and take my dog I put for a lunch, but I meant for a walk. I was like, take my dog for a lunch. Why not? Lunch date. Okay, for practical, I'm thinking about all the things, like how can I turn things that I do into self-care? So I put wash the dishes, and make a grocery store list to try to make it a practical fun. And for creative, I've been learning new weaving patterns. So I put learn a new weaving pattern. I learned vertical stripes and checkers, horizontal stripes, here we come. And finish an old project because I'm the worst. I'll like start a project and then I'll be like, all right, next, before I finish it. So that's my zine. Does anybody else want to share?
I'll share if anybody else doesn't want to yet. So for mine, I put read more. I love reading, but a lot of the times I feel like I'm too busy to kind of sit down and have time for a book. But I work at the library also, so right before this happened, I checked out like 15-20 books to kind of like select from whenever I have the time. So I'm going to be reading more, setting some time aside for my mind to rest. Like even when I want to learn things for fun, like I'm not in school, so whenever I'm reading, it's for leisure. But even that is like mental work, you know what I mean? Like even if it's for fun, it's kind of like, so just giving myself time to like mentally just like power down, just kind of lie down and do nothing for like 5-10 minutes. For body, I put maintain a schedule. Just kind of like I had a really tight schedule when I'm still working, but when I was working, like, when things were back to normal, I had like a really tight, like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. schedule of everything I did. And I've kind of like I relaxed on that a little bit. I've kind of been able to wake up a little later, but I don't feel any more productive, or it doesn't feel good. Like I'll kind of wake up like 20 minutes before I got to sign into my Outlook. And I'm like, damn, like I wish I had that morning time to kind of like ease into it. So just being better about maintaining my schedule. And also I like, physical activities has always been a good outlet for me. I like working out, I like running and stuff, but not having a gym has been kind of like, it's been hard to find the time to work out. So kind of just keeping my goals, but also being forgiving with myself because I'll get frustrated. I'll be like, damn, like, why didn't you have time? Why didn't you get to it? but then kind of just stepping back and being like, hey man, look what we're dealing with. Like, you know, don't take it too hard if you don't have the time to kind of, you know, like coaching myself through that. Creativity wise, I told myself, be real with my commissions. Like I have a few that I need to finish up, and I was thinking about making a post about like, hey, like, you know, in this time I have some time at home, can I take some commissions? But then I was like, maybe not, because maybe this is the time that I actually have to like create for the sake of creating, and like actually just spending time on doing things I want to do, as opposed to, you know, adding another layer of communication with people and having to check in and, you know, what do you want me to do for this and that? Like, it's been a long time since I could just paint or draw just to paint and draw. So I'm thinking about closing out commissions for now and just focusing on creating for fun, and trying new mediums. Like I have a couple mediums at home that I used to work at Blick, so I would like just buy cool things that I liked, and I didn't have the time to try them out, but now I finally do. So I think that's what I'm gonna do now. And I didn't get around to the practical side, but I think yard work, I love working in my yard. I like planting things. I like I like being outside. So maybe like really dressing up my backyard and kind of making it like a place to hang out would probably be like practical self-care as well.
I read this thing that said like it's okay to do less because you're now processing more. So I think that's like always something we have to keep in mind, like with our ideas of what does productivity look like. Does anybody else want to share?
I can share. Okay, so this is mine. For mine, I put watching webinars. I'm getting really into it. Like even being here right now is something that is pretty awesome, and I feel really honored to be a part of. I just found Audible like 2 months ago, so I'm really into it. And decorating my house is one of the things that I really like to do that kind of gets my mind relaxed and going. I did add spiritual on here, and it's like reading the Bible. It's so amazing to fall asleep to, and praying. On my creative side, I have a Cricut machine, and that's really cool to use. I just started learning how to play the guitar. My dad's a guitarist, and he never taught me growing up. So I'm like finally trying to learn. And I really want to learn how to sew. I've been sewing some of the face masks. And so I really wish I had a sewing machine to go faster, but I don't know how to use a sewing machine. For body, I like to do yoga. I have 4 dogs, so I like to walk them. And I love to sleep. I am sleeping so much during this time. The day goes by so fast because I wake up like at 10. And for practical, I don't know if anybody has the same thing, but I love to pick up poop, the dog poop. It is so relaxing. And I have a whole bunch of poop to pick up because it's like, I have 4 dogs. And I only know one other person that likes to do that. And I'm actually normally cleaning. I like to do that, but I'm not doing any cleaning. Like I'm not pressuring myself. And I'm using my 2 kids. I have a 19-year-old and a 15-year-old. And I have them doing all the chores right now. So that's pretty cool. Nice. But I'm still working from home. So that's it. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Does someone else want to share?
I could share. So I just started painting on them. So I'm going to work on this later. And then I did this one too, I guess, for the bigger version. But let's see. So far, I have my mind. I put journaling, beading. I beaded this necklace. I'm very proud of it. And I'm like, wow, I could bead myself a tiara. I could bead myself a ring. Like, it's endless. And I have so many too, because, yeah, I bought like 4. maybe like a year ago, and I had no reason to use them, but now I do. Reading, I have so many books, and I also have a lot of Nat Geo books from like the 80s to the 90s, and it's just really cool. I like feeling like I'm time traveling. And then movies, Shrek 2. I've been watching a lot of movies. The Big Lebowski, it's so good. I saw Leon the Professional today. I saw Buffalo 66. Just really good movies. I'm vibing. And then for the body, I like stretching as soon as I wake up. And then I like grounding myself, just sitting outside in the grass, but it's raining. So yeah, just sitting on the floor. I like sitting on the floor. And then fashion too. I have so many clothes and I really miss going out. So I just throw on a fashion show for myself. And then for creative, I like I said, beading, painting, creative writing, collaging, and just writing poetry. And then for practical, I put gardening. I planted a seed and it started blooming. And I'm so proud because I've never really gardened. And I'm just watching it. Cooking, I really like cooking a lot. I learned how to make cauliflower fried rice. And it's great. It's so cool. And yeah, journaling. Journaling like really keeps me sane. I have so many journals. It's crazy. But yeah, that's what I have.
Dude, I've been into like colored vinyls recently, and then I saw this one, and I'm like debating if I should like get it or not.
Wait,
Isn't that cool?
Show it again. Let me see it. Is that his face?
Yeah, but you have to get that.
Right? I don't know. I don't know if I'll put the trigger or not.
So good. This is my zine. For mind, I put journaling because I'm bad at it. But then my mom, she's all like, oh, like when you have children and grandchildren, it'll be a primary source for their school projects. I'm like, Mom, shut up. But also like journaling is good, like processing emotions and stuff. And then also like talking to my friends, because I have a bunch of friends in other states who I can't talk to normally because we all have like really busy schedules, plus like time differences. But now it's like, because we don't have as much going on like day to day, we have more time that we can talk. And also reading, I also have a lot of books and I'm trying to get back into it. Plus like one of my friends and I always do this competition every year. It's who can read the most books in a year. And of the 3 years we've done it, I've lost twice. And so then I have to like buy him something. And I'm not about that. So I want to beat him. Also for those of you who like reading, thriftbooks.com has a lot of books for really cheap, and it means that you don't have to support Amazon. So it's really good.
Yes. Okay.
It's for like $3.59 from there. So it's really good. And then also the National Emergency Library was just like activated essentially. So they have like thousands and thousands of books that you can get for free online because of the pandemic. And so again, less money that you have to give to Amazon. It's great. And you don't have to go outside for it. So those are two that I'm definitely going to utilize. For body, I put sleeping at a reasonable hour because I have not been doing that. Like last night, I went to bed at 5 a.m. Not my proudest moment. I don't like going to bed that late. It's not like as fun because I set alarms for like noon. I'm just kind of like crabby. Like keeping my water bottle full because I don't like to leave my room because it's like the only place in my house that's like my space, you know? And so keeping my water bottle full means that like I can stay hydrated and like leave my room to get more water. And also like going outside because my dad and I are both high risk, so I can't go outside as much. But we have a backyard, so like today I sat out there for like an hour just reading. And also stretching because I'm trying to be a contortionist, not quite at that level yet, but like getting there. And now that I have a lot of time at home, I figure I can stretch. For practical, I also put sleeping at a reasonable hour. and also like cleaning my desk and like doing my homework. But then for creative, I put like writing more because again, like it's good for me. I should do it. And then embroidery and also line-out cuts like linoleum block prints. The class I'm taking at the community college is like printmaking, and now the professor is saying like, oh, just take pictures and send it to me. And all I have for printmaking at home is line-out cut stuff. So I'm just like, okay. Plus, I have a lot of stuff I did before the class started that I can say I did as classwork. You know, what he doesn't know won't hurt him.
Thank you.
What community college are you going to?
Lincoln in Oakland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm from the Bay.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's dope. I just moved back from the Bay.
Like what part?
Hi, how did you find out about the workshop?
I think from Arlene, because I think I saw it on your Instagram story at Traumatized Toddler, right?
Yes. A long story.
And I was like, I like art. I like meeting new people. Let's do it. Do I know you from the ACLU?
Yes, I think we did the, yeah. I was like, familiar face.
They were like,
I used to live in Oakland too, and my good friend teaches youth in Oakland, and she shared the flyer, so I thought maybe that's how you found out. So that's funny, but yeah.
Nah, I live in Alameda, which is like, yay.
It's like just southwest of Oakland, right?
Yeah, it's the island, and then everyone's like a NIMBY, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they're all like, we're so progressive, but then like vote against having a homeless shelter in Alameda. So yeah, it's that kind of people.
Do you know what I was thinking? I just remembered, Elizabeth. You're saying webinars is what you like, edX and Coursera. I can't remember how it's pronounced, but they give free classes, and it like you can find a free class on everything. It's crazy.
What is it called?
edX is one of them. It's just like ED and then X, and then the other one is called Coursera. It's course like COURSE and then an A, ERA. Anyway, they're really cool because you can take a class, like there's literally a class for everything, and you can take like classes from the Met and from like the MoMA, and then you can take classes from Harvard. I'm taking like a justice and philosophy class from Harvard, and another one at Yale called The Science of Well-Being, and like what does it mean to actually like feel good. It's interesting.
Thank you for sharing.
I just looked into the MoMA classes that you were talking about. I saw those recently about like intro to contemporary art, kind of identifying different themes and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. From MoMA and SF, pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. Jackie or Lulu, do you guys want to share your zines? If not, it's okay.
I can do it.
Hello. Oh, sorry. I'll let you go first.
Made one called For Me, and I did the mind, body, practical, and creative. And for mind, I put down some of the people in my life that I love, who I want to talk to more, because I've found that they make me happy, and that when we're struggling, it's great to talk to them, and we can all not like wallow with each other, but kind of help each other get through it. And then for my body, I have an eating disorder, so I put down no pressure and water and exercise. So some of the things that'll make my body feel good, but also help me feel like I want less body dysmorphia. That's what I'd really love. And then for practical, I put down new projects and kind of organizing, like Gabby said, and decluttering. And then also, I just got into music school for college, and I'm going to end up in a bunch of music theory classes, I'm sure. So I'm going to try catch up, maybe get a book and practice some more music theory. And then for creative, I write more songs. My dad's a drummer, so I have the drum kits in my house, but I've never drummed. So I think I might try that out and listen to new music. And that's what I've got.
Yay, congratulations. That's so awesome.
Wow.
What do you play an instrument or are you a singer?
Yeah, I'm a singer and I play piano, but my primary thing is songwriting.
That's so cool. Jackie,
Hello.
you want to share? Yes.
So mine is pretty much like everybody else in the sense of what we're trying to do, right? Reading, learning new things, listening to music, journal. Mine's I don't have my colors here. I left in my parents' house, but this is pretty much what I came up with. Kind of the same thing as you guys, as all of you. But I need my colors, so that definitely looks sad. But for body, I try to dance because honestly, that new song by Bad Bunny is too good to not to dance to. So you gotta dance. Working out, I'm trying to make it a thing again because for a long time, college and work and everything didn't allow me to. So every 2 to 3 hours, I do like a 10 to 15 minute, little workout, get my blood flowing. For practical, same, cleaning is awesome. I feel like not only do I feel better about how it smells, but also it's almost like a spiritual cleanse too, getting rid of all the bad, energy in here because so much has happened. Every day we have something to worry about, but that really cleaning helps. Organizing, trying to figure out what I need to and what I don't need. So when this is all over, I can be a little more clear space on what things are online classes are pretty cool. I used to live in Azusa, so I used to drive a lot. I moved to Cape Town, thinking, I just moved in February, thinking like, oh, I'll be closer to school because I go to CSUN. But obviously we're on lockdown, so that changed. And with that, I used to live with my parents, so I used to be kind of more secure with regards to rent. Right now, I'm doing community organizing with tenants here in the building, just because we already know what's going on, especially with undocumented folks here. So I'm trying to kind of keep my spirits up and helping them out, trying to get those resources that we all need right now. But apart from that, doing things like this are the things that are my social. So under my social, like Zoom meetings and trying to figure out how to keep socially intact with others, chatting with my sister, the things that we just need all of us human beings connections. That's pretty much it.
Yay, thank you so much for sharing and thank you so much for the work that you're doing for the people in your building and thinking about your community instead of just, it's really easy to go into like this mentality where you're only worried about yourself and people in your household, but that's really great that you're giving to those around you.
Yeah, it's hard, but if any of you also know of anything that can be done to help, like let me know because we all need to be together in this.
Yeah. We're gonna be sharing next week a bunch of resources for renters, but if I can send you, if you want to send me an email, there's some stuff that we have access to that we can share, but it might be similar to what you have, but yeah, feel free to connect because we're doing some work at Self-Help Graphics with tenant organizing, but mostly on the east side, but honestly, like everybody's in it together because right now, like a lot of people are going to struggle to pay their rent.
Especially it has been extended to May 15th. So we all have to keep, sane and keep doing these kinds of things because thank you so much for having this.
Yeah.
I know the governor said that at this point, there can't be evictions for non-payment. It will only be like some public.
Oh, you're frozen.
No, stuck in time.
Kai got frozen.
Oh no.
Oh no. You'll unfreeze maybe.
Oh man, did we lose Kai?
I think so. Kai, are you there? You froze. Yeah.
Yeah, my internet kind of hates me. I'm just lucky that it hasn't forcibly ejected me from this call yet because it does that sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah. But I know Newsom said that at this point rents or evictions can't be due to non-payment of rent. I'm not sure how long that'll last for though.
Yeah. Right now it's only a moratorium, so eventually you have to pay the rent. So like people are trying to advocate, right? We're trying to advocate for that to be just like a rent forgiveness, because like what happens after, like how are you gonna have more money, right, to pay for this rent if you don't have a job? So it's hard, but you know, like they're bailing out banks, so there should be a, you know, it should be like a trickle-down effect, right? Like they should
Yeah.
support renters, and then like the landlords like should also give that forgiveness. So like just all these things. So it's like yeah, because banks are, they have much of money and they're gonna get bailed out. So we should help out people, not things and corporations. But you know,
Just
yeah.
Hi, Gabby, going off by what you're saying, a lot of people don't have jobs, and also some people that are undocumented, they cannot apply for unemployment or get the stimulus check. So the landlords have been sending us messages telling us, you know, you got to pay because you're going to get that stimulus check and our unemployment check. And we're kind of like trying to advocate that, no, not everybody's going to get this. So you're asking for money that some folks cannot get. And that's where it's
You can't do that. That's not, don't sign anything that says that. That's not okay.
But anyway, let's move on.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna get in a whole discussion. I'll get heated if we keep going this direction.
Like, no.
I got things to say about this.
But thank you, Jackie. Yeah.
I don't know, everyone shared, right? Yeah.
I didn't share.
Oh, do you want to share?
Okay, well, they're all kind of similar, right? So body, I said eating healthy, dancing, going for walks with my family, and also wearing comfortable clothes. I feel like that's actually kind of nice. You're home and you're just like, I don't wear all these stretchy clothes. So it's nice. Mind, talk to my family. I try to call them often. Take mind breaks from work. Sometimes, you know, I'm like on the computer all day. Sometimes I just have to like get up and like walk around or like go outside and like breathe some fresh air. And also try to chill and rest and not try to be like on hyper productivity mode, because that's actually makes me really stressed out. Creative, also embroidery, like I started embroidering these shoes literally 5 years ago, and I've been working on them, so I hope I can finish them when this is all over. And I also started a skirt last year that I never finished, so I'm gonna try to finish sewing that. And trying out new recipes, cooking. Practical, do laundry. I tend to procrastinate on laundry, so I am looking forward to doing laundry and folding it and like having that time, because it's also kind of mindful, right? Folding laundry. And also I have this really old website that has my artwork from college, so I want to update it with stuff that's newer. So at some point I'll get to that too. And yeah, that's it. I'm fast. Yeah.
Yay. Thank you so much for sharing, and for everybody for sharing your practices, and that hopefully we can all learn from each other. Give and take. I don't.
All right.
Announcements, right? Jake, do you want to make an announcement?
Yes. Hello, everyone. So I hope you really enjoyed this workshop. Thank you so much to Miss Arlene and Gabby for helping host this. This is really awesome. It's fun just connecting with people, having that conversation, and being able to, like, you know, convene a little bit. Maybe it's digital, but it's good to see faces, and it's good to create. So thank you for that. Next, this is a recurring series though. So next week I'm going to be helping host like an illustration class. So we're going to be like drawing, and we're going to be kind of going over fundamentals of, I kind of had like in mind like cartooning, caricaturizing. So we potentially can have it kind of designed for that. But we're definitely going to come up with that structure a little more over the weekend. And next Friday, we will be hosting that as well. And then I just wanted, since we're all kind of, we all had similar things from mine about reading and decompressing, I just wanted to plug the library real quick. That LA County Library, you can get a free card. If you live within LA County, you can get a free library card as well. And that has access to all their online stuff, which there's a lot of ebooks you can check out. There's a lot of audiobooks you can check out. And they have this other, here, I'll go ahead and drop the link right now. And then in addition to that, they have another resource called lynda.com, and it's through LinkedIn, and it's a bunch of different training videos. So they have like professional workplace training videos, but then they also have like Adobe training videos, and they have like how to work with what's it called, the digital drawing app, on my iPad, the Procreate. They have like a creation series. So if you have that, if you do any kind of digital media, they have a lot of training videos on that. But then they just have a whole bunch. There's like countless videos. There's like a potato gun video I found that was pretty cool, like how to make your own PVC pipe potato gun. So just little stuff. They have all kinds of cool stuff that you can watch. But yeah, that's my plug for now, and I hope to see you guys again next week.
I think they have Canopy too, which is movies. As long as you have your library card, you can watch
They
them.
do. They do have Canopy, and another one called Hoopla, which is like TV.
Cool. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Please join us next week. Invite more friends so we have more people coming together. It'd be awesome to have people also from different places. If you have friends in other cities, I love that you joined us from the Bay. So please keep sharing it. We're gonna do next week. It'll be Jake doing cartooning, and the week after Sam will do Sam and Milo will do blackout poetry, and then the last week of the series we'll do creative writing with Oscar, who's also part of the youth committee. So we'll do each week you can add to your scene, or you can create a new one, create new things. But we would love to have you back and have more friends. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Have a good
you,
night.
everyone. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Bye, everybody.
Are we staying here?
Yeah. That was on. Yay, that was great.
Oh wait, we're still live.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna